Okay, today's video is going to be about focusing on your feelings. So, you read the title, you know what this is about. This is about focusing on your feelings. When you're on this journey, you become more aware, more sensitive, more in touch with how you feel. And you could use your feeling as a barometer, as a measurement, as a compass, if you will, for your actions and your behaviors, your train of thought. You can use how you feel as a way of navigating through all of these things. You have to be able to have a mindfulness that will take into consideration how you will feel in the future. For example, if you were to have to choose between one of two options or one of multiple options, ask yourself, how will I feel if I choose any one of these options? And the goal is to choose for the good feeling option, long term and short term, optimally both, right? Like, you deep down know what is good for you and what is bad for you. It's like, do I eat this candy bar right now and feel really good, but feel not so good in the future? Or do I not eat the candy bar and not feel good for eating it right now, but feel good in the future? Not just for having the mental strength of not eating the candy bar, but also for the discipline that it takes for me to maintain a body that I want, to maintain the health that I want, because the health is actually more important than the good dopamine rush that this little candy bar is going to give me. And you stack that multiple times, multiple decisions, and next thing you know that you're really living a life that you are happy to live. You're living a higher quality of life. You're living a life that is beneficial to you living in it. It's beneficial to you because you're making choices that you are proud of, and this begins to build a level of confidence about yourself, a level of self-love, self-contentment, being okay with yourself and not having to rely on outside sources for your own happiness. Like a girlfriend, for example, or another person, a companion. You are your own companion. You are your own lover. You are your own consolation. You can make yourself feel any way that you want to, any way that you so choose. And thus you begin to master yourself and you become a better avatar for your spirit to carry out whatever it is that your spirit needs to carry out. And this just erases all of the bullshit. It cuts all of the fat out of your life. It makes you more precise. It gives you precision. You have this fury, this tenacity. You have this spidey sense because you are just dense, dense you. You are dense. You are yourself compact. So you pack a punch. You're more powerful. You're more. There's more bang for your buck inside of you. And 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 it just keeps getting better. It keeps growing. It keeps evolving, and you get this sense of peace. You get this sense of joy. You get this sense of almost an amazement astonishment, because you feel this way that you've only imagined that you could possibly feel this. And now that you're feeling it, it's almost surreal. But it is rightfully bestowed upon you, and more like rightfully gained by you, because you have to give yourself credit for putting yourself in a position to obtain such a thing that you so desire, that you so wanted so bad, and you worked your way step by step, decision by decision, by watching your thoughts, watching what you eat, watching what you say, watching what you listen to, by watching everything that you consume, and by focusing on your feelings. That's how you gained this level of self-control. And the, the beautiful thing about it is nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take that away from you. This is yours. It's yours. It's yours. Like, it's no one else's. It is no one else's. Nobody can get in between that. And that's what we were searching for the whole time, is the control over yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's really all you can control. If you are a control freak, just understand you can only control yourself. That's the only thing you can control. And it's a sense of relief if you are a control freak. I used to be a control freak, but now I'm not so much anymore, because I don't need to control anything other than myself to feel okay. As long as I can control myself, I feel okay. I'm okay. I don't know about you. I don't know about her. I don't know about him. But I am okay. I'm fine. And that's all that really pertains to me, really. Because I'm the only person whose feelings I can control. That's not to say that you don't have an effect on other people, because you certainly do. The more that you cultivate this energy, the greater your auric field becomes, the greater the impact of even the subtleties in your demeanor has. But that still doesn't change the fact that for you to be able to pour out of your cup needs to be overflowing. If you just give, then you will have nothing left. But instead, if you build yourself, if you take care of yourself, that self-love, counterintuitive, contrary to popular belief, is actually selfless, not selfish. Self-love is selfless because you're loving yourself, you're making sure you're good, and if you're at 100%, then that gives you the opportunity to make sure other people are at 100%. But if you're rocking 80 and declining, it's going to be a long night for you, buddy. And it's not going to be in solace. So, focus on your feelings. Really guard your feelings. Keep your feelings safe. Keep your feelings sacred. Sometimes that means not sharing what you feel. You don't owe it to anybody to share what you feel. It's nobody's business, in fact, what you feel. It's up to you if you want to share that. We've been so conditioned to leave it all out on the table, to show all of our cards the whole time. The whole time. It was none of their business. Don't give them ammunition to attack how you feel and why you feel the way that you feel. Forget them. They're not part of your equation. And if they are, that's even more reason to not tell them how you feel. Like, hey man, that's none of your business. How I feel is none of your business. You got to practice that. If you need to practice that. And once you get it down, it's a much simpler life because you gotta understand that you're in charge of your feelings. Other people are in charge of theirs. They're not in charge of yours. You're not in charge of theirs. So really, they have no business asking you. The same way, it's not really your business to know what other people are feeling. We've just lived in a society where we've been conditioned to share our feelings. And do not get me wrong, sharing your feelings is healthy, but there's a time and a place, right? We don't gotta be in our feelings all the time. The part of the stoicism is just feeling away, but in acting regardless, regardless of how we feel. That goes hand in hand with discipline. It goes hand in hand with taking action. Because sometimes, in order to take the initiative, you have to disregard what you feel. Because you have to understand that sometimes things, opportunities are going to be placed in your life and you might not be feeling the best, which is all the more reason to focus on your feelings. I know that sounds contradictory. Focus on your feelings, focus on feeling good. That way, when opportunities do arise, you won't be sitting there thinking to yourself, man, I wish I felt a little bit better and then I could go after this. No, focus on your feelings, feel good, do the things that you know that you need to do so that when the opportunity arises, you can step on the gas. You can step on the gas pedal and just go. Just take off. So, moral of the story, focus on your feelings. Alright, guys, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Put me on the map. Put me on the map, boys. Alright, do your thing. Peace.